I've just now looked at the Facebook. There's like a major tornado that is on the ground in Florida. I think the roads are already being closed down. The bridges in Florida are being closed down. And if you were looking for a way out, I don't think there's any way out at this point in Florida right now. Everything is like more or less in certain areas. They're being shut down. Let me show you this right here. This is 32 minutes ago from from Mundo y Nicolas. Extensive, massive tornado in Clewiston, Florida. Extensive bands of Milton are causing multiple tornadoes to form. So we got multiple tornadoes forming in, Clewiston, Florida. I never even heard of that, but you can see them right here. It's, they look quite major. Look at this. That is massive. Look. Right there in Florida on October the 9th. And you can see the streets are dry, but it's not, you don't even have to have rain at this point for this to happen. If you're just tuning in, I hope you're safe. Hope you have made any preparations you could make. Even if you couldn't get out, I hope you find a place to where you can like weather the storm to the best of your ability with your family and stuff. And your friends. I know a lot of people have loved ones. There's more picture of the tornado. Look how dark. Look how dark this is. There's no telling how wide it is. I'm sure it's extremely wide. Annie, honey, hello. Let's see. Wow, my gosh. I guess these would be, I don't know if they're hurricane chasers or not, or they're just taking pictures of, it is huge. Are you there, Sage? Is anybody here in Florida? You see that hurricane, the tornado that's coming in? Yeah, the rain is falling now. You can see the roads are wet, but look at that. It's, oh my gosh, it's headed right toward that area where that gas station's at. Or is this where people's getting gas trying to outrun the tornado? Oh, you're in Mississippi. You wish they would take shelter. Well, some people couldn't get out. Some people could not get out and get shelter, and the roads are already closed down because when I did my upload, I don't know how long ago it was, I said they only had a couple hours before Florida started shutting down the roadways and stuff. Just a few hours before they did that. What is this? I can't show anything that has any type of music in it whatsoever. Apocalyptic evangelist. I don't know where this is at. You can see the floodwaters right here. Oh, it looks like it's Florida. Let's see this again, you all. It's the Tampa Bay evacuation and Western Highway is where it is. The Western Highway in Florida. Oh my gosh, you all. That is horrible. They're caught in the rising flood waters. They're caught in the flood waters. They can't get out. They cannot get out. They're trapped. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with those people there in their cars, the children. They got pets, they got loved ones, they got friends. May you be with each and every one of them and just pray. May you bring comfort to their souls. Be with everyone who are helping, and just be with all of us too. And may you continue to just give us strength. Give us strength. You gotta have strength, you all. You got to have the strength because this is getting wild. Yes, we did, Maria, honey. With us in Florida. This is the high. They were going to cut down. They were getting ready to shut the highways in Florida, and I think they're already shut down, is what I'm thinking. Currently, there's 154 gust winds that are southeast of Hurricane Milton. They're going to pick up. They are going to pick up. There was something I wanted to share, but then my Facebook page reloaded. This is from Mario Valencia Rojas. Right there, look at the winds right here. You can see the storm impact right here. If you're in Florida, I don't know what you're seeing. You're probably already seeing the rain there and the winds there. And that was in Tampa, Florida. Perfect example of a Google patent, they said. Look at that. You got these right here, and then you got that in the sky. There's a lot of information that's out there. We got the Team Dominator Storm people right here. Please do not forget the flooding victims from Hurricane Helene. They still need your help as well. Operation Barbecue. They got meals they're giving to people. They only got $188 raised. If you have a Facebook page, they got, what are they going to do on Wednesday, October the 9th? We're working hard to support the communities impacted by Helene. Coordination, every detail for the safe distribution of while partnering with local state officials to determine when and where our help is needed. Tampa Bay, Tallahassee operations are closed until after Hurricane Milton, so they're going to be there too. Over 350,000 meals have been served across the Southeast. Today, it's a free barbecue pickup. Sites in Western and Northeast Tennessee are below. Check for the daily updates. You can see right here if you need a meal. They provide the meals for you. How can you help us expand our reach so we can feed more people impacted? They're going to be at Western North Carolina Farm Cafe, Walmart in the Highland Square. I guess it's a mobile truck. Christian Creek Baptist Church, Sapphire. Here's all the times they're going to be there. If you wanted to help out, you can look at this, pause this video, go back, and yeah, if you have a Facebook page, you can look this Team Dominator up. You can look them up, you all. Let me see. The wildfires in Wyoming, we saw those wildfires earlier this morning. I can't remember how many thousands of acres. It said within less than an hour or so, maybe a couple hours or even less than an hour, the acres grew to 25,000 acres. And the deer and everything is like caught in them. Caught in the 8th, we are in a drought. They were in a drought somewhere. Is this happening right now too? You all, if you can read this right here. I don't know what it says. Riccio Phenomeni in Extremi Alarm in Italy. Something, I can't read I don't know what they're saying. This is 9 October. I can't see where the location is. Something's forming. It looks like a massive typhoon or a massive hurricane, wherever that is at. Tambien. It's also over there, wherever that's at. I'm trying to get this to see you all. If you're just tuning in, hello. It's in Spain. It is in Spain. Spain has, and it's also in Malacra, wherever that's at. Malorca. There's so the weather's popping up all over you all. Let me see. It's the you're on the eastern part of Florida, and it looks fine here. A little bit windy here. It hasn't got to you yet. Hopefully, if you're on this live stream and the tornadoes and the hurricane is heading your way, hopefully you can weather the storm. Somebody's got an earth cam, Hurricane Milton earth cam right here. Somebody shared it. You can see it. You can see the earth cam right there. There's the waves coming in. Get off the beach, people. They want them to get off the beach. I know it's exciting to see the waves, but the hurricane's going to come through there, and that bridge is probably not going, that dock is probably not going to exist once that hurricane comes through there. That's what I'm saying. It may not, for Florida. Hello there, Ryan Senior, MR. If you're just tuning in, y'all, welcome. Just trying to find
some of that cloud cover later on today. But other than that, we are sunny. We are dry. We still have a little bit of that dry air in place. Dew points ranging in the 60s. That Milton sensor tends to always...
I don't know where that's at. I have no idea. Milton, 3 hours ago, visible on Tampa radar with its eye. You can see the eye on the Tampa radar here in Milton. It's right down there. It's getting ready. At midnight, they said have your radios, your NOAA weather radios. If you ain't got a NOAA weather radio, NOAA, like the weather radios and stuff right here. I had picked this up. This is a Midland radio. Let me see if I can get over here. I picked up one of these at the Goodwill, and it was only like $3. I picked one up from my mom's house, and I programmed it. You can go on the internet. You can program it. It's a public road. It's a NOAA radio right there. And when this storm came through, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, the radio, once you turn it over on its side right here, you turn on the alarm. And when the bad tornadoes or weather comes, the radio makes a sound, and the NOAA thing comes on. But these are really nice to have, and they're backup. You can get them at the Walmart or something. They have backup batteries also. And even though this thing falls apart like that, I don't care. I could glue it on, y'all. It's nice to have a weather radio. It truly, truly is. Because some people don't even watch TV and things like that. You're going to have some radio, flashlights, batteries, and stuff. If they're warning everybody, if you have your electric vehicle, or you have lithium batteries and stuff, and the salt water gets to it, you can't really extinguish out those fires like that with the lithium batteries. And, they touted those lithium batteries as nice to have. And I think I don't know if they're the lightweight batteries or something like that, but they catch fire. I'm going to have to go through my batteries at home because I don't know if I've got some lithium ones or not, but I don't want no salt water getting in them and doing that to them. It is not the way for us, Charlotte, honey. It is not. I'd rather have the regular copper-plated Duraseals or something like that. There is also electromagnetic interference that is happening now. People's cars will not detect what? Oh my goodness. This is from a while ago. Let's see. People's cars won't detect their keys, so they can't even start them to evacuate. Tell me why this literally happened to us twice during H3 Helen. I guess I didn't even correlate to the two until now. Your keys, if you got keys like that, your car cannot detect your keys. Once the storm hit us, you couldn't find water, bread, eggs, meat, cars waiting in line for hours for gas, you all. And one woman had a really good point when I was reading a post. She goes, it makes sense to have manual can openers because it's really getting hard opening these canned goods without a manual can opener because everything's electronic. When me and my daughter went out yesterday, she wanted to look into the Bass Pro Shops for like the cast iron bread pans. And we saw all of these grills, charcoal grills, gas grills, they all got Wi-Fi on them. 90%, 95% of those grills now has Wi-Fi on them. Why do you need Wi-Fi for your charcoal grill, for your gas grill? Why do you need a Wi-Fi connection is what I'm wondering. Why? Well, I got my own thinking up there, but no, this is we're talking about the hurricane is what we're talking about. And let me see this translation right here. Something is happening. Look at this, you all. Beneath the Arctic ice. I don't know if this is tied to it. Is not climate. Actually, the Earth is transforming beneath the Arctic ice. There is a paradise. Okay. Well, let's hope there is something under there. If you're sitting behind a screen and you're mocking, they say if you're sitting behind a screen and you're mocking the one speaking about the weather manipulation, geoengineering, please research the Operation Pot Pie and humble yourself. Humble yourself, you all. if you're some of those people who are sitting behind a screen mocking the one speaking about the weather manipulation, the geoengineering, please research Operation Popeye and humble yourself. Let's see if we can get some more posts on the tornado. The tornado is still on the ground. That was in Florida by the team Dominator. A tornado warning remains in effect until noon for eastern Glades County. This was 2 hours ago, so I'm sure that has passed now. Hello, just welcome everybody. Yeah, you need old school grills. That's right. If you can't afford a generator, get a camping stove and some fossil fuel. Yeah, or just get you a good can opener, and you're gonna have to eat some cold food. It's okay. I did it, and you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. Instead of starving to death, you can get you a manual can opener. Because you do not want to be trying to hammer a screwdriver in a can, trying to open up a can. And some of the lids on the cans, I think you can you heat up the lid around the edge of a, just pop into my mind. I think somebody might have done it before. Could you heat up the rim around the top of a can because it's glued on and it will cause it to come off? Because you know those can openers that are manual, they have just a little round thing on them, you put them on there. And somehow when you turn it, they just lift the lid off the can instead of taking the blade that goes around and cutting the can. Yeah. So I'm talking about in Glades County at 11:35 a.m., there was a confirmed large, extremely dangerous tornado located offshore near Lakeport, moving northwest at 35 miles per hour. Yeah. There is particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. It's a damaging tornado. I don't know if that tornado has left. They confirmed it. It was from moving onto land from Lake Okeechobee, Lake Okeechobee. You are in a life-threatening. You are in a life-threatening. You got to listen. This is not a joke. You're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. They will be destroyed unless you have an act of God that protects you. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include the Lakesport, Brighton Seminole Reservation. If you are in a mobile home and you have a bathtub, you can like take shelter in your bathtub, I guess, if that's the only place you have. Put some mattresses over your head or something like that. And it would probably do you good to doing that. You know how in elementary school they have you do tornado drills? You go in the hallway and you get down on your knees and you cover your heads and stuff. You can put, I guess, mattresses and stop the debris from, something's better than nothing, you all, especially if you have children or something, do what you can. This is not showing very many things on here now. That scared me, you all. It is. How you all doing over here? If you're in Florida, are you got your preparations done and things like that? It's only the weather in 225. That too, but there is activity that is coming from the sun. I think it's solar maximum, and they said it will arrive sooner than they thought, and I guess it has arrived because there is something happening. The geomagnetic storms and X-flares. There's a lot of X-flares that are coming from the sun. I'm not going to say that they're not going to come from the sun. I'm saying they're coming from the sun. And look at this. Geomagnetic storms and X-flares are sending humanity enormous waves of light. But they're heating up. They're heating up. If you're sending enormous waves of light, well, it's causing the tornadoes and the hurricanes to become even more stronger. Yeah, more stronger. What is this one about? I don't know what this is. No, it's just there's a sun coming around the mountain. Yeah, I'm trying to look on here. Track Milton. I'm not going to get the ACK. I'm not going to get it, y'all. There's another one right here. It's growing in size. 23 minutes ago. This is a very clear update. 23 minutes ago, Milton is still a category 4. Milton is growing in size. It's growing in size the closer to the west coast of Florida. It's life-threatening. That means you could lose your life. Storm surge. You can literally get swept away from the storm in the rising water. Don't think that you can, I'll just, I'll just take my little inflatable boat and I'll get in it and I'll ride it out. Well, you know what happens? There's debris that comes with storm surges, and if you are thinking about doing that, like in a boat or something like that, a little canoe or something, the debris that comes from the storm surge, it's washing up everything, and that water is very treacherous, and if you're trying to swim in it, there's so much materials from homes and stuff like that, it'll cut you to pieces. It will cut you to pieces, and you won't make it unless an act of God happens and you survive it. Don't think that you can just get in that water, because there's glass, broken glass, metal shards and tree branches and sharp pointy things. It's not good, and snakes and stuff like that, and alligators. The closer it gets to the west coast, it's life-threatening storm surge, damaging winds, flooding, rains expected across portions of central and southwestern Florida. 2 p.m. on Wednesday, October the 9th, the location was 26.3 degrees north and 84 degrees west, moving northeast at 16 miles an hour. The minimum pressure is 944 millibars, and the maximum sustained winds are 130 plus. You can see that right there. But we heard earlier today that they were not calculating in what's coming from the sun, the solar activity, because someone said we're in the middle of a pole shift, and we have been for a while. But it's like the Earth's magnetic field's been down. You know how they've been saying, oh, you're going to see the northern lights. You're going to see the aurora borealis in these states. Okay, listen to this. You're going to see the aurora borealis in these states that you've never seen them before. Remember, that was like a month, or 2 months ago, or 3 months ago. It's talking about parts of the United States you're going to see it. Why are you seeing it? Because the magnetic field has been weakened, and it's all that stuff is getting through here. So there really is something going on. Something is going on. Look at this right here on the panhandle. This red area right here, it's X marks the spot. It's going straight through there. If you're just tuning in, hello. Well, what's about the YouTube channel? Are we doing anything? Even sharks? Yeah. Even sharks. You pray that everybody, that's right, everybody, because some people have literally lost everything. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with those people who have, knowing once they evacuated their homes, they have nothing to go back home to. Their belongings, their children's belongings, and everything is gone. I pray right now, may you cover them with your love, hold them in your arms of love, and just give them comfort on the inside of their being, and anybody that comes in their path, may you bless them too, who help them. Just as long as they have each other, they're going to be able to make it in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. You all, you've got, this is not a joke. This is not, oh, I'm going to ride out the storm. They told of a story of a lady. She was an older lady. She said, I'm just going to weather this storm out when they came to her house. That's what she said. I'm going to weather it out. I'll just get an inflatable device. She was an elderly person, and I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to get the water on a float. And they said, you can't survive this. They told them when they go in door to door. And they finally convinced her to leave her home. She thought she was going to wait it out somehow in an inflatable, I don't know what she was going to wear. But they said this is more likely, there's a lot more mindsets like that too, who will not. Some people will, they said they'd rather die in their home, more or less in their minds. I'm not leaving my home. And a lot of people, I've heard people say this for many different types of scenarios that they would encounter in their life. I'll live and die here. I will live and die here. And if you think about the centers that they're opening up, even I heard Ron DeSantis talking about it. I think it was him. It could have been someone else, some other emergency official. That they're using the shelters that they got, and then they're going to start going to the large large organizations and stuff. And I thought, well, that they'll have to use for post Hurricane Milton. That's what it was. Post Hurricane Milton. They're going to have centers for the people can go to before they can get help to get back on their feet. And you know who I thought about? I thought about a Walmart. Walmart is dubbed one of the FEMA emergency centers right there. Not just right there, but all around the United States. Walmart is one of those federal emergency things that can be turned into a place like that. Yeah, because they're well suited and stuff. I'm just saying, I'm just repeating it. Okay, it is true, because they're looking for places. You got to have facilities You have to have everything already set up. You do. Let's look at this tornado if you're just tuning in. You usually like the videos as you join the chat. Those who stay must write their names. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one, Dark Goddess. Those who stay must write their names on their arms so they will know who you are when they find you. That sends the cold chills all down my arm. But you're right. You are so right, Dark Goddess. Did you just hear? Write your names in a permanent marker or ink pen on your arms, your children's arms. So when you're found, they know who you are. If they find you, write your names, because chances are nobody's going to be able to grab everything they need, their identifications, your person, stuff like that, and your children. Write the names. That way they can reach out. There's data. We have databases all around the United States that can truly locate the members of your family and notify them. They can. Just please, you all, do what she said. Do it. You can even write your addresses on your arms. Would you write your addresses on your arms too? Sounds like it's good too. It does. Your name and your addresses, because they would look for it. Yeah. Do we have what's happening? She needs to catch a clue. Can you all hear me? Who needs to catch a clue? Maria Walker. What's Maria saying? Who needs to catch a clue? Explain yourself. Yeah, okay, we got you. Hide the user from this channel. Okay, don't you dare come on here and say this is fear mongering when people's lives are at risk. People have lost their lives. Since when has been raising awareness fear mongering? You tell me that you don't got no business on this live chat. You ain't gonna have no business on my platform. If I see you, you're gonna be off of here. And if I don't have enough moderators, I'll start pushing people and they're gonna knock you off too. This is not a time to come on here and talk about fear mongering when people are losing their lives. That's exactly right. Yeah, I am gonna get them. I'm gonna get them, David. Mike Davis, you can be a moderator too. You see some people acting like that, you can help Al Honey on here too. We're not gonna have it. No, we're not. No, this is serious. Some people don't even watch the news, so they don't even know how serious this thing is on. Some people, the only news they get is from their cell phones. And it's true. Someone was asking, well, where is the floodwaters going to come? What area is it in? Because they're in that area. They may not even have a TV, whatever like that. Yes. Those trolls that's right, they could care less. Yes. Hurricane Milton there's an intermediate advisory for 18A, wherever 18A is. I don't know where 18A is at the National Hurricane Center. That's right. Oh, come on, we're gonna do it. We got you too. I'm adding moderators on here. We're gonna get a ton of moderators on here, you all. That's right. That's right. Let Al know. Al, honey, you got some non-volunteer moderators that are in here too. If they help you out, that's great. That is. And if not, that's fine. Al, you're doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Yeah. We love our moderators on here. There's a sustained winds. Let me look at this, you all. Right here. Sustained winds. This is only a prediction. That's not to say what's actually going to happen. You're so welcome, Al, honey. Get them out. Get them out, you all. We got some more moderators on here. Come on, we got them on here. Get out the trolls. Get the trolls out of here. They don't got no business in here. Let me flip it around, you all. If you're just giving me a hot flash. If you're in Florida, please be careful. And I think it was wonderful what Dark Goddess had to say. Write your names on your arms or something like that. And your children's if you get separated, especially if you could not evacuate in time. And you're stuck right in their middle, and the flood waters, the surge is coming. It reminds me of the purge, but the surge waters are coming, and they can get at least 10 feet high in some areas, maybe 10 to 15 feet. 10 to 15 feet. Yes. Okay, and again, Alabama has opened up 21 state parks for people evacuating from Hurricane Milton. 21 state parks. Hello there, Becky. Let's see if we can get this on here without... Alabama has opened 21 state parks for people evacuating from the hurricane. 1-800-ALA Park for additional information. If you have nowhere to go, at least you have your own vehicle. My nose is itching on the left side. That's a good... At least you have your own vehicle. And you could sleep in your vehicle if you had to sleep in your vehicle. We got Cassie Rawls 2 hours ago. The tornadoes in Florida right now, she says, right now. They're dropping down. You can see right here. Project Stun Funny, Project Cirrus, great idea. Oh, it is. Look at that. They're dropping down. Where is, wow, look at that. It's just literally coming down from the sky like that. YouTube channel, our RK, Jason RK video series coming to the Phoenix event. Miss Gina, mini tornado warnings. It's so bad. Stacy Conley, are you in Florida? You're so welcome, Elaine. Yeah. I wish I could do more, but I'm really doing, I know I'm doing a lot. Just coming on here, doing this right there, because you need communication. Wow, that almost kind of looks like the round part of a UFO up there at the top. It does. I'm not going to say the UFOs aren't up there, because there are UFOs in weather events. I've seen them myself. You can see the Centro Nacional Meteorero right here. They're even warning people. Another tornado caught on State Road 80. Right here, Centro National Meteorology, photo by Greg Travers. You can see this right here. That's the tornado that's being caught there. Yeah, that is massive, totally massive. And we got X-flares. X-flares, more X-flares are happening 2 hours ago. An X 1.43 flare, maximum sustained 11:47 a.m., 15:47 October tonight. The sun is letting off a lot of solar activity that is impacting the Earth's magnetic. If you have a lot of activity like that happening, and you have the KP index, if it spikes up to the highest thing, like 3 in a row, that's a grid. They can literally knock out the grid like that. And we have different grid stations across the U.S., different power areas, and we can only sustain so much electricity coming out of them. Yeah, a lot of tornadoes are popping up. Let me see the scientists. Okay, this is good. This is good right here. You can see the invisible. This is the invisible right here. Beyond our sight, scientists detect the invisible electric field around our Earth. First time ever. We have an electric field around our Earth, if you're just tuning in. Guadalupe says, Guadalupe says we are receiving high frequency energy from the sun. You have pressure in your head, hitting in the ears, paranasal breaths, feeling nauseous, insomnia, lucid dreams, tiredness, and heaviness. This is coming from the sun also, is what's happening. You can see, look at that on the map right there. It looks like it's over here by the United States too, on the area right there. So it's really heating up, you all. This is not a joke. This is serious. Everything that's going on here. Let me see if I can see any more. Is this true? Is this Acapulco? Acapulco is gone. Are you in Acapulco? This was shared by Michelle Nobles. Thank you, Michelle. And the guy who did it. Muddy water everywhere. The whole town is flooded with water. Is that happening? Did that happen in Acapulco? And there's a lot of things going on. They're saying this stuff is not real, that it's fear. No. If this is happening in the world, people need to be aware of it. It's not fear-mongering, it's awareness. It's raising awareness, and you better get prepared. That water can wash you away if you don't think it can. See, look at all the debris and mudslides. That's what happened also in North Carolina. They're trying to hold on for dear life. It's way over their heads, you all. Look at that, buried in the mud. It's like when a volcano goes off and the ash from it, the ash fall or whatever, the volcanic, oh my, it uproots trees. You can look at that. This is the mud that comes from it, the soil and everything with the water. Could you imagine trying to walk in it? You couldn't walk in it, you all. That was a TikTok thing. And see, they don't like TikTok, but they got information. It says, did you hear about all the other countries that are sending money to help with hurricane damage? Me neither. I am going to upload a video after this that I'm at my mom's. I'm going to upload another short video. She had her TV on, and they were talking about the hurricane, and then the White House woman beeped in, and I'm going to tie that into the video about the hurricane. My nose is tickling, and then the White House spokesperson woman is talking about Lebanon. Okay, she is. And the refugees there, and then she said, then we're going to have the vice president and the president and the president and the vice president talk about the Hurricane Milton. But first they had to talk about the evacuation of the people, American citizens from Lebanon. Well, this is Clearwater Beach. That was on the 27th. Let me see what this was, you all. No words to say. This is Clearwater something. Clearwater Beach. How can you recover quickly from something like this? You can't. You can't. Look at these. When these lights are looking the way they look, they got the high efficiency plasma lights. When you see in the orange that is coming out of them, like you see this one up here. We're going to see it on the light. Right there, that one, it's a plasma light. It's high efficiency plasma. These lights have plasma, and plasma is the fourth state of matter. And it helps feel look at this right here when I don't know how I got stuck on these reels right here. Where on earth? Chad Tucker and Frank, North Carolina. Look at this, you all. This is North Carolina. If you're on here, North Carolina, look at the rushing water. There's no way you don't need to be out in this water. What are they doing down there? They're trying to get to safety. I think they're trying to rescue. They're rescuing a horse or something, I guess. I just can't see what they're doing. See, they're filming their TV, their phone too, or something. They're looking out their window, you all. This is like total destruction, more or less. Like total destruction, more or less. If you're just tuning in, that's I'm going to get off these reels because these reels will get you 2 hours ago. Here's another picture of that hurricane. Make my nose. Another picture of the tornado. I mean, that's me. Another picture of that tornado. Look at that. Wow. How it touched down and over here too. Just like that. 12 tornado warnings out right now in Lakewood area shelter. Take shelter, you all. Take shelter. Don't just sit there looking out at your window and watching the tornado coming. If you're in a trailer, that's if you can go somewhere safe. If you can't, I don't know. At least maybe get in the bathtub, put pillows or a mattress over your head or something like that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. If you're somewhere you can get in a ditch, you've heard that you could get in a ditch, and if a tornado was coming, if you was kind of out in the open, at least you're not at the ground level. I mean, it could suck you up too, but that's beside the point. No, it's just see if I could 4 hours ago. This is a reel from 4 hours ago. That's me. I'm trying to get this. My phone is messing up on me. Look at this. Mundos Perdidos original audio. I'm not going to play the original audio because I don't want to get tagged on it. Wow, my gosh, look at that tornado. That is massive. Look at the debris flying around. They can throw stuff through your car, through your window. If this is worse than the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy riding around, the witch riding around on her bike. Wow. No. You have lived through a tornado and it's wild. I bet it is wild. You I do a lot of praying. I pray, gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with everyone who is in the path of these storms. Just may you keep your hand over them and give them some peace within their being and some calmness. And may you shelter them in your arms and provide angels to watch over them in the name of precious Jesus, amen. And be with all those who are risking their lives for others and all the other areas that are hit by the hurricanes and stuff and the rising water and all those who are in the search teams, amen. Yeah, you got to pray for one another, you all. There's people who don't believe in that, but I most definitely believe in prayer and meditation. I do. I can't really see. There's not much more activity coming here on here. Oh, now look at this. It's wonderful, you all. She just now shared this. Madeline, I had originally shared a video footage that she delivered stuff. Mandolin, a wonderful human, had all of this pet food delivered to my house for our trip back to North Carolina. You all just don't know how blessed I feel by all of you who have reached out and who have prayed and who have donated. You're so welcome, Mandolin Sittler. She and her husband, they fill up their truck, and I guess they got a trailer that they pull also. And they sent all this food to her house. Let me see her. Come on, Mandolin, you can do it. She can do it, y'all. She's got a good heart. She does, and she just shared that. And then she shared this other post right here. Let me see her. If you have a Facebook, right here, Madeline Sittler. Another update from the list from the area. Thank you again for everyone who is helping. We appreciate more than you know. They need batteries. Don't get no lithium batteries, flashlights, jackets, warm socks, propane, blankets, grills, generators. Don't get no Wi-Fi grill. Kids medicine, adult medicine, toilet paper, bleach, vinegar, tarps, and they have a ton of food and water and used clothes is what they have. You know, I became a little concerned about her post after I shared it on my YouTube channel and showed her name, even though she had a lot of people sharing it also. I don't like them to come after people. This is one day ago when she went to North Carolina, Madeline Sittler. While our trip was super heartbreaking, I got to see something amazing in the midst of the tragedy. People of every color, every religion, every ethnicity, every political party coming together side by side to help work, to search, to donate, and mourn and encourage with love. I think that's wonderful. Yeah, we did pray against that storm. This is Madeline right here. If you have a Facebook page and you wanted to get with her, and she truly does, she goes there and took it upon herself, her and her husband, because they got a way to get the food there and whatever it is to take to North Carolina. And she only stayed like a couple hours is what she stayed. From Eastern Tennessee, just devastating, you all. Yeah. She had just got back. I already went to get ready for our next trip. We will be going back to Swananona, North Carolina. They have a long-term needs updated list. Thank you, everybody. Every single one of your prayers and donations and all of your support. A Cash App, a Venmo, a PayPal. Yeah. That's her, you all. And it is everybody coming together and being there for one another. and leaving their differences behind. That's the only way you're going to make it and survive in a world. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you help us all have the type of love within us, have the type of spirit within us to where we want to be there for one another, and not come and do what some people are wanting us to do, fight and argue and be divided, because there is a monstrous entity out there, big evil that wants to divide us and separate us, so that when things like this happen, that we can't come together, that we don't want to come together. And they're trying so hard, but we know that your love is much stronger than any evil that they may do, any games they may try to play through their media, and all the news and stuff. You're much stronger. Your love is stronger. And I pray may you strengthen that love within each and every one of us in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. So with that being said, you all, I'm going to go. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for the moderators who got involuntarily volunteered on here. I appreciate it, and it's okay, you all. It is. It's going to be all right. Just don't give up. I know some people got scared. Gina made me a moderator. Now what do I do? That's okay. When I get back home, I'm going to check the moderator list on my desktop, and yeah, it'll be all right. Thank you, Becky, honey. Yeah. Thank you, Al, honey. You're also welcome. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're also welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and I will see you later. Oh, you're welcome. Love you.